Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. So, moving on to CIA triad, I would explain it myself. Um, the C represents confidentiality. Like I said, you've already done it. Okay, before I proceed, let me call on Benedicta, Nwosu Benedicta. If you're going to explain CIA triad, let me hear you do that. Nwosu Benedicta.
Good everyone.
Yes,
Can
good
you hear me,
evening.
sir?
Yes,
Okay,
very
good evening.
well.
Okay. For CII tried for confidentiality means set of rules that prevent sensitive information from being disclosed to unauthorized person or resources and processes. And also we have various ways in which confidentiality can be our method. We have different methods to ensure confidentiality, which include data encryption. We have our two-factor authenticator or authentication, and we also have identity proving. Then for the integrity, I don't know, can I proceed?
Yes, please continue.
Hello, sir. For the integrity ensures that systems information or processes are protected from internal or accidental modification. Also, we also have ways to check for integrity, which we can also use the hash function or the check sum. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, thank you very much for that.
For the
Wonderful.
availability,
Sorry about that. I would still unmute you. I did not know you were still going to proceed. Please raise up your hand again. Let me unmute you so you continue. Yeah, okay. Okay. Benedicta, you can continue. I unmuted you. Benedicta, if you are talking, just know you've muted your mic is muted on your end.
hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, better now. Continue, please.
Okay, so I'm talking about the availability. That this can be achieved by maintaining equipment, performing hardware repairs, keeping operating systems and software up to date, and creating backups with the use of your hard drive, etc., etc.
Okay. 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 Thank you very much. Yeah, the explanation actually has already covered everything in CIA triad. Now, if you proceed if you proceed in the field of cybersecurity, hardly will you hear a point whereby it will tell you are you doing the CIA triad well? My point is that you would barely hear where they mention CIA triad just like that CIA triad. But the important thing is that you just have to know that there's a triad like there is a concept known as CIA triad, which is confidentiality, integrity, availability. Data must actually meet up with these three things or three qualities. Confidentiality from the word confidential, whereby the data is available to only those that are actually meant to see it. Talking about integrity, the state of that data upon transit, it is as it is, like it was not changed along the way. Now, talking about availability, when you need that particular data, you get that particular data, right? So that's that on that. Now, before I proceed, let me quickly address something. While the class is going on, I get messages and the likes of them. Now, just to address the question of please, do you guys select people you're allowed to speak, even and so on and so forth. You need to understand that a whole lot of hands are raised up. So when a question is being asked, you see over 20 persons, they've already raised up their hands. Now we have to keep on selecting randomly. There is no way of knowing. But unfortunately, it turns out that even as I'm still talking, I'm not asking any question apparently. But then we still have like um a lot of hands raised up. Please be active in class. Once no question is asked, you can actually put down your hand. If a question is asked, then raise up your hand. So we just call anyone randomly. There is no particular way, Mr. Moses. So let's continue. Now, we've talked about CIA triad and we've already explained what it means. Now, apart from the CIA triad, there are still other advanced ones. One is this Pakirian Exad. But like I told you, that CIA triad is the basic one, very, very fundamental that you must know. Even if you are not going to know this Pakirian one, you must know that CIA triad. If you're going to write the cybersecurity basic exam, CIA triad is something that you must see pop out. Now, what does this Pakirian Exad, what does it have to do? It's actually like six. CIA triad is three. This one is six. Contains so what's confidentiality? We have availability, we have integrity. CIA triad is already there. Confidentiality, availability, integrity. Now, before you move from confidentiality to integrity, there's one in between, possession. From integrity to availability, there's one in between, authenticity. And lastly, from availability to confidentiality, there's one that is what? Utility. So what are we doing? We are all trying to what? Protect, or we're trying to secure our information. So why do people hack? It's a concept we all know. We all know why people hack. Can someone give me one reason? Okay, no. If I want to ask now, to get someone that's going to speak might be difficult. Okay, okay, let me still ask. Can someone give me reasons why people hack? Don't give me common reasons. We all know for monetary gains. Go away from common reasons. Let's talk about very, very rare reasons why people hack. Let's hear from you. Miss Christiana, help me unmute someone. Reasons, not common ones. Don't mention because of money, because I want to. Well, no, 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 no. Give me like some very uncommon reasons why people hack. Oluseyi Akintunde, unmute yourself, then you talk.
All right. Hello there.
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you.
Right. I think people are to steal or to alter vital information about a particular organization. So, and most of the time they do this either to later ask for ransom at the end of the day or to use those information to upgrade their own, I think their own product. Let's take, for example, Coca-Cola and Pepsi. So let's say there's a particular ingredient Coca-Cola is using to manufacture their product that Pepsi do not know and they would like to know. They can probably hack maybe one of their system to get such information and use it to upgrade their own product. So that's my answer.
Thank you very much. I like it when answers are not actually what you just see on the internet or what you just see on in a textbook. When you actually delve into different areas and you bring examples from real life scenarios, that's perfect. What Mr. Akitule just did now. He brought an instance of how Coca. No, let's use Coca-Cola. Let's use Pepsi. No, let's use Chivita. He brought an instance of how Chivita. There's an instance of how Chivita might actually want to get the recipe that Coca-Cola uses. No, let's use Pepsi. Pepsi might want to get the recipe that Coca-Cola uses. Now, because of that, if they cannot get it legally, they need that. If they want to, they will go the other way around. So that's one uncommon reason why you can see people hack, organizations hack. Another one is actually for warfare, that's cyber war. Yes, like what Gift said, intellectual propriety theft. Yes, very, 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 very true. So let's proceed. We all know why people hack. Now, what is required of you here, or what can they steal from you here? Let us talk about your time, but we know about your money and your resources. The time comes in where you are trying to like get back what you've actually lost or what is actually hanging somewhere. So we talk about privacy versus anonymity. Privacy is from the word private. Nobody is seeing what you can do, confidential. Anonymity is whereby you are who you are, but still no one knows that you are that person. Just the way Mr. Kitude answered that question, you can see his picture. You can actually see. There's another person that might be there answering a question, and we are not going to see who the person is. So I will stop sharing my screen right about now. And that is actually the end of this my presentation.